Today we are going to make bold references to an exciting topic related to ancient aliens. In our first video, let's start by delving deep into Sumerian mythology, exploring the mysterious world of the Anunnaki. According to Anunnaki legend, the Anunnaki gods are believed to have originated from a planet called Nibiru under the rule of the sky god Anu. According to Sumerian mythology, these gods came to Earth, created humanity, and ruled over it. Anunnaki is an ancient group of gods known in Sumerian mythology as the deities of the sky and earth. Sumerian mythology encompasses legends centered around the creation stories of these gods, their interdivine conflicts, and interactions with humans. Among the representatives of the Anunnaki are significant gods such as Enlil, Enki, and Anu. These gods are regarded as influential figures in the creation and destiny of the human race. However, in modern popular culture, the Anunnaki take on a different interpretation in some theories, being associated with ancient aliens. In Sumerian mythology and Mesopotamian cultures, the Anunnaki play an important role as gods of the sky and earth. The ancient Sumerian inscriptions and clay tablets contain much information about the Anunnaki gods. Through these inscriptions, it is explained that the Anunnaki were involved in important mythological events such as the creation of humans, their rule over the world, and conflicts between gods. Anu, considered the leader of the Anunnaki, is seen as the god of the sky, while Enlil is described as the god of air and Enki as the god of water and wisdom. The mythological duties of the Anunnaki include the creation of humans, the transmission of knowledge and civilization to them, the control of natural events, and the regulation of relations between gods. These gods are considered important figures who determine the fate of people and ensure the order of the world. Tablets of ancient Mesopotamian cultures contain legends that link the Anunnaki with significant influence on human history. These inscriptions reflect the complex and deep world of meaning of Sumerian mythology, emphasizing the cultural and religious importance of the Anunnaki gods. Zecharia Sitchin brought a different perspective to the background of ancient Sumerian mythology and inscriptions, especially the Anunnaki gods, by putting forward his theory called Anunnaki hypothesis. According to Sitchin, the Anunnaki are a group of gods who are controlled by beings who came to Earth from outer space, or aliens called Nephilim. The main elements that make their claims stand out are as follows. First point, genetic engineering. According to Sitchin, the Anunnaki created the human species through genetic engineering. This suggests that the creation stories of Sumerian mythology have a real basis. Second point, development of humanity. Claims that the Anunnaki had an impact on the development of humanity. He suggests that knowledge and civilization were transferred to humans by the Anunnaki. Third point, conflicts between gods. Sitchin argues that the conflicts between gods mentioned in ancient scriptures reflect the political and power struggles of the Anunnaki. While there are scientific and academic circles that support Zecharia Sitchin's views, there are also opposing factions that criticize them vehemently. Sitchin has been criticized by Sumerologists and archaeologists for his translation errors and misunderstanding of ancient texts. Additionally, the term Nephilim, used by Sitchin, and the interpretation of the Anunnaki as alien beings, are generally considered speculative approaches that do not comply with scientific methods and existing archaeological data. As a result, although Sitchin's Anunnaki hypothesis is interesting in popular culture, it is often criticized in academic circles for not having a scientific basis. Well, could the real purpose be a passage before asking the real questions? Are Sitchin's theories, and especially the messages depicted in the images on the tablets, suitable for the control of the 12th planet, intended to be covered up? Or does it contain information that will shake all religions to their core? And is it seen as a serious situation for some groups? So where did the Sumerians learn all this information? How did they manage to become a highly developed civilization in fields such as astronomy, mathematics, medicine, civil engineering, and seal art? How could they even calculate the orbits and rotation rates of all the planets, especially when their knowledge of astronomy was at a level that could be considered impossible considering the technology of the time, and they had a perfect calendar? There is such detailed information that it is suggested that it is necessary to observe space from outside the world in order to obtain some of it. It was known that they used temple structures called ziggurats for astronomical observations. Calendar systems were quite advanced. How did they accumulate such important information on subjects such as moon phases, star catalogs, and planetary movements with the technology of that day? Considering the vast size of the universe, the possibility of only the human race existing in the entire universe seems lower than the possibility of different intelligent life forms existing in space. The Drake equation appears at this point. This equation is a formula used to estimate the number of advanced civilizations that could potentially communicate. It can be used to evaluate not only civilizations capable of communicating, but also the likelihood of life existing. Proxima Centauri b, Tau Ceti, and Gliese 667 cc, whose atmospheres and other properties are not completely clear, are just some of those discovered in recent years, indicating the presence of liquid water on the surface. In parallel with the development of our current technology, the discovery of many more habitable planets will probably be inevitable. And who knows, maybe we will be able to communicate directly with the intelligent life forms living on these planets. The opening of UFO files by secret services in recent years has created a basis that strengthens the theory that alien beings may exist. This seems to show that UFO sightings are based on a real and scientific basis, through videos and documents shared with the public.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. Look at that thing, dude. Though, is it? It's not on us, dude. Well, if there's a lunar thing, it's rotating. Nickel 6-1 tank, Roger. Oh, got it! Woohoo! Roger, there's troubleshooting as soon as I get. Did you box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at that.
According to some theorists, these explanations support the idea that alien beings may have visited Earth, or that governments may be hiding more information about it. David Fravor, an American former naval aviation officer, witnessed the UFO incident associated with the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier in 2004, attracting widespread attention following the incident. Fravor has made a significant contribution to the debate on UFO issues, speaking to the media and at conferences. Navy pilots David Grush and Ryan Graves declared that they were certain that the driver of the unidentified flying vehicle was not human. They also made it clear that there were many things they wanted to say but could not. While NASA acknowledged that the flying object in the images was a UFO, they declared that they had found no extraordinary evidence of an intelligent life form piloting the flying object. The picture that emerges when we think about all these events actually makes us skeptical about the situation. Especially in the last 50 years, many of the technologies in all the fiction movies we have watched have become a reality today. Because print and visual media was the most effective way to prepare people for certain events.
This is the police! Stop where you are and do not move! We will approach you!
Please, don't move.
1070 is deployed and in position. Scene secure.
Could it be that a process of disinformation has been deliberately initiated? Could the aim be to create information pollution and prepare for a possible alien theme while trying to intertwine reality and unreality? When we look at human history, it is clear that some things repeat themselves. We see that the tens of thousands of years of human development has continued for a very long time, without any serious development in terms of level of consciousness and technology. At some point in history, there is such a touch, such a contact that civilizations with knowledge far ahead of their time emerge. Ancient civilizations such as the Sumerians, the Mayan civilization, ancient Egypt, and the knowledge they gained is quite extraordinary for their time. It was as if a magic hand had touched civilization, and it had suddenly evolved into a different era. And from time to time, they tried to tell these stories on ancient tablets. As for today, let's look at the development of humanity in the last 100 years, without the need to go too far. Throughout the course of the 20th century, humanity has experienced a series of significant technological developments, starting with the Wright brothers' first controlled flight and Henry Ford's assembly line revolutionizing automobile production. The era witnessed transformative shifts in mass communication with the advent of radio and television. In the mid to late 20th century, the introduction of nuclear energy, lasers, microprocessors, and the internet pushed technological advances even further. The second half of the century saw groundbreaking advances, from the first artificial pacemaker to the widespread use of personal computers. Technological breakthroughs continued into the 21st century, featuring genetic engineering, smartphones, renewable energy sources, and 3D printing, reshaping our daily lives in profound ways. In conclusion, the timeline from the early 1900s to the present day reflects an incredible journey of human ingenuity, witnessing the evolution of various technological marvels that have not only altered our way of life, but have also opened new frontiers for exploration and innovation. And finally, the discovery of artificial intelligence, the ability of computer systems to learn and perform complex tasks in human-like ways, has marked our era in areas as diverse as increased automation, big data analytics, personal assistance, autonomous vehicles, and healthcare innovations. How did human beings, who lived for hundreds or even thousands of years without any extraordinary development, come to have the technology we have today in the last 100 years, and especially in the last 50 years? It seems as if, akin to the experiences of our ancestors in ancient times, a magical and intelligent force has touched humanity. Alongside all these developments, some speculations also suggest that world governments are attempting to conceal extraterrestrial beings and their technologies, and that we have reached a point where keeping such a secret is no longer sustainable. These speculations, although not universally accepted, lead a certain segment to believe that the cover-up maintained by world governments regarding extraterrestrial beings and their advanced technologies has reached a point where a major confession and disclosure of alien truths to the world is imminent. We would like you to share your thoughts in the comments on whether there are similarities in events between the ancient and modern world, and whether a recurring mission is unfolding. We also aim to open a discussion on this topic. With our video analysis, we aim to clear the fog of the past and make the future more transparent and meaningful. We are building our future on a new generation cosmic ecosystem consisting of people seeking pure truth. Our journey into the depths of the unknown will continue in the second part. See you in the next video. Stay with love and light.